next to a landfill, and these trucks are already driving me insane. But let's get this bad boy going. Welcome everybody. So today we will see what we can get. And other than that, we're just gonna hang out, enjoy some aviation. Make it a short stream today. Not gonna be 3 hours, maybe our standard hour stream. And hopefully this magical Wi-Fi holds up for today. So welcome everybody. Hey WR, how are you, buddy? What is going on? My phone is being a total jerk face right now. But that's typically what happens. So let's hope we are a bit busy today with the airport as I'm launching all of my apps and stuff. So it looks like we have Southwest 1661 coming in from Santa Ana. Then right after it, we should be getting most likely a takeoff, American 1654 going to Hawaii or Kalui. I don't even know how to say that word. But yeah, we are actually at the 40th Street spot today. Changing it up a little bit, but this kind of gets you more of a lower level look. So not as much ground action as I'd like here. And it does smell like the back of a car that's had a protein container left in there for many years. Nice, Tom. Welcome back, dude. All right, so let's go take a look at this Southwest. From the looks of it, he's going to be going to 25 right. So let me take a look. This is actually one of my favorite spots at the airport. Yeah, you don't get ground action, but also it's free versus me having to spend like $27 every time I go to the airport. That starts adding up very, very quickly. You guys don't realize it, like, and you get these beautiful shots of them touching down right in front of you. And then now we're gonna get our plane that's gonna be going to Hawaii. So the UPS is sending their 747. Hey, level flight, do we know what time the UPS 747 is going to land? But this is also the beauty of this spot. We can actually get some close-ups. Well, I can't look at my flight radar yet. But yeah, at this location, we can legitimately see the flight crews. Also, in other news, I think everyone has heard it, Alaska Airlines and Hawaiian Air are going to probably be merging, which pretty much all aviation people have been talking about it, and it's become annoying very quickly. I think Spirit should buy them out. That'd be epic. So let's see this flight that's going to be departing. And over there is the Arizona Cardinal plane. The Cardinals actually did end up pulling an upset over the Steelers, which is hilarious, saying that they upset the Steelers. The Steelers couldn't even score a touchdown if it was a gigantic barn in the middle of nowhere. So 4:51, we should be getting our UPS 747. And over here we have our Southwest taxiing that just landed. It appears like it's going to be a very, very slow day today. Like a lot of the gates are empty. But we usually stream off of the garage up there that you guys are seeing straight ahead. So today is a little bit of a different location for everybody. Kind of feeling under the weather, dudes. Okay, so let's take a look. I think it'll stay around. Honestly, I could actually see them having an issue, because remember when Spirit and the other airline tried to merge, Frontier? When they tried to merge and ended up being a big issue. There's a Honda jet coming in. Maybe that'll be our next plane that's going to be showing up. Other than that, we may be getting Frontier Cookie D Orville Oriole livery. Most likely Honda jet is the next. Honestly, I think at the end of the day, mergers actually end up hurting the consumer. Because if you have more people offering you flights to specific destinations, you have options to choose from. So I kind of don't understand it. Yeah, like maybe in their sense, it kind of makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. But at the same time, like, I think at the end of the day, it's going to hurt all of us. Hey, AWR, how you been, dude? How's life? Keeping busy? So the plane we're looking at is Southwest 1788, and it's about to depart for Burbank. And then we have Southwest 2110 that's going to be going to Austin. So the first one is going to go to Burbank. The second one is going to go to Austin. And most likely we are going to be getting our Honda jet next on arrival. If I can see it, it's a tiny plane, so those smaller planes are a little bit harder to focus on these streams because they move a lot faster. Remember, click that like, give us a follow. It does help our channel quite a bit since we don't go live as much. I think this week I may not be as active due to me having to go to Reno. Hi, David Little. Alrighty, we do have our little plane, our little Honda jet. If I can even see him. Jesus Christ, where are you? There you go. Who would have thought Honda would make a jet, man? That's pretty cool. They did add a new fence to the airport, which kind of ruins the views. A lot of transients have actually been trying to jump onto the property from hearing. Hey man, focus on college, dude. I've been busy with my business, hence why I haven't been streaming as much. People don't realize, like, we have bills to pay, and unless you're a bigger YouTuber, this doesn't pay as much as people think it does. It actually was costing me money streaming often. But right now, kind of enjoying just having fun. Alrighty, so this plane is going to be headed to Austin. How much further do you have in school, man? Oh yeah, the Honda jets are quite expensive. I think like what, 5 or 6 million each, or maybe even more. But I was at the Aviation Expo not too long ago, and a lot of companies buy these planes as business write-offs. Because you think about it, it's a depreciating asset, and you can actually use it for travel and all that stuff. And if you're hearing a beeping, I'm next to a garbage dump, and it smells god-awful. They should shut this place down, primarily because the people that run it really don't care about the surrounding. And yeah. Hey Hugo, how are you, man? No, they really don't care, so they literally will litter. There's garbage everywhere. I've actually picked up, I'm about to go hit this guy if he doesn't shut this thing off. God, shut off your thing. Sorry if it's beeping. Yeah, honestly, Waste Management never does anything about it. I've written multiple emails, and then they just dump stuff, and then every now and then they will like do little things here and there, but for the most part, they're kind of jerks. So, dude, I hate this. Like, cool. Now it's off. But as you can see, pretty slow today at the airport. That is our SkyTrain up there. You can see. That is a pretty cool way of getting around when it works. Nice, man. ATC training. That's awesome. Alrighty, we do have something coming in. Looks like it's American 554 coming in from Puerto Vallarta. And we do actually have Delta Airlines. It's going to be the charter 757 that's going to be departing very soon. So I think it's probably one of the basketball teams. They're going to LAX, might be the Suns. Those are usually the flights that the NBA books. So let's go take a look at our flight from Puerto Vallarta. But I think what's cool about this SkyTrain is it actually goes over an active taxiway. And check this out, it's pretty neat. It's free to ride. So if you need like better parking, you can park in East Economy or over there, and boom. We're officially train spotting. But as you can see, planes will actually taxi underneath. Over there you see a 777 tail. And our flight from Puerto Vallarta is on approach. It is a little cloudy, so that means there's some particulates in the air, which makes it hard for the potato cam to focus. Speaking of which, potato cam is kind of nearing the end of its life cycle, so I'm trying to figure out what to get as my next camera. Also, I have dropped it multiple times, so maybe that is the reason why. But it was the best $300 I've ever spent. Don't you guys love when friends that never text you message you, and then they're like, "Hey, do you own this thing?" And then they want to borrow it. Scumbag friends. And they are in from Puerto Vallarta. So we will see. Okay, we are starting to get some action on the, yeah, pollution is bad, man. And we do have a lineup of 3 planes coming in. First up is going to be American 2423 coming in from San Francisco, then Frontier, Gordon the Golden Eagle coming in from Houston, and then behind it we have Delta 994. It's an A321. So let's go take a look at our next set of arrivals. Let's do this very quickly. There we go. Trying to find my groove for this location. It's been a while since I've streamed from here. I think last time I was here, we actually had water in the river. You guys remember those streams? When we ran into that crazy homeless guy that wanted to basically, I think he was trying to rob me. Hence why I don't like streaming here. And over there we do have our Ameriflight Brasilia. As you can see. Let's adjust this. I like to have a straight horizon, so if you think about it. Yeah, the pollution is quite bad today, like you can actually sense it. As our Frontier flight is making its arrival. Surprised they haven't thrown their hat in the mix for trying to acquire Hawaiian Airlines. And I've somehow gotten my tripod head undone. Yeah, honestly, this is a very interesting location. That's what I tell people. Problem is you have a lot of transients and they can kind of be very, very aggressive. All right guys, so this is actually going to be a really cool shot. So if we pay attention here, we are about to get a 757 that's going to move into the view. Apparently, I guess the in-body stabilization of this camera is pretty much gone. But yeah, that is a 757. I believe it is the charter, probably carrying one of our NBA teams. And while we wait for him to cross, we do have a plane landing on 25 right, which shows you how slow it is. Typically, they do not allow them to land there. Because it's usually busy. Only on slow occasions do they land on 25 right. But over there, we do have our 757 that's going to actually cross very shortly. You'll see it. And apparently my horizon is all screwed up. Yeah, Potato Cam is coming to the end of its life cycle, so. And over here, we do actually have a JSX Airlines Embraer coming in. God, what is going on with this stupid fluid head? He slammed it. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to adjust something very quickly. Be right back. I'm pretty sure that I've screwed something up. That's why it's like this. There we go. and hopefully we do get that triples or the 747. We are looking at Southwest 507 going to Dallas. Then we'll have our flight to LAX, our Delta 757 to LAX. Let's take a look at the 757. That is going to be our next plane that's going to cross through. The 757 is actually a really cool plane. Look at the little engines and everything in the back. So we have Delta on Delta tail. Look at this. Pretty neat, huh? So the 747 is over western New Mexico, currently 45 minutes out. Thanks, Level Flight. So remember, smash that like button, guys. It does help me out quite a bit. As a smaller channel, we really don't get as much traction on YouTube. I believe this is a 200 since it doesn't have winglets. The 300 usually has winglets. And if I'm wrong, correct me. But I know for a fact that wow, the number is 666. Oh, bad omen. Oh, what a creepy number, huh, guys? Not sure, are those Pratt & Whitney or Rolls-Royce engines? Oh, Boeing, you have the perfect aircraft and you've somehow stopped making it. It should be pretty light and rocket out of here. Yep, I was correct. It is a sports charter. All right, let's take a look at our next aircraft that's coming in. We have American 2782 coming from Mazatlan. And we should be getting Southwest 1495 coming in from Oakland. So let's take a look at our flight from Mazatlan, and then we have our flight coming in from our United flight, probably going to Denver. Honestly, that was a pretty steady landing. Alrighty, we do have our United 737 coming in. From the sounds of it, it's going to be a churn and burn. That is flight United 2157 going to Chicago, followed by Southwest 3469 going to Nashville. So Chicago and Nashville. I just think it's funny when it leaves like this little dirt spot from the bridge. Anyone ever get the urge to just wipe it? I do. And this is sporting the Continental livery, which are basically going to become pretty much extinct in a few years. They're going to actually be painting them the Evo blue, the standard brand look. Apparently he is using like every inch of the runway that they paid for. Alright dude, can you lift up? And then the Southwest has pretty much decided to land before that plane decides to take off. Alrighty, our Nashville flight is next. Sporting a mismatched nose cone, which means it might have had a boo-boo on a flight. And let's see, do we have anything else crossing over that bridge? Not really. We do have the mischievous poop truck. And right now we do have American 2646 coming from Cabo, and then United 1798 coming in from Houston. So Cabo and Houston. So let's take a look at our Cabo flight. Also, my fantasy football team got destroyed. I played against Deebo Samuel and Tyreek Hill. That's like the human cheat code right there. There isn't a chance I would have been able to beat it. Wait, did the Lakers play here or was it the Suns? Whoa, dude, are those all Frontier flights? No way. So check this out, guys. So Frontier has recently expanded their fleets here. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes. Poop truck was over there, my friend. 6 planes, probably all combined a delay time of 7 billion hours. So here comes our 737 coming in from Houston. This is actually sporting the Evo blue look. And I believe it is a Max, looking at the engines, or I could be wrong, and I was terribly wrong. It actually is. Wow, I was right. And good landing. So we're keeping an eye out on the 747, and that is the sky bridge that we typically see here. So planes will actually cross it, so you have your Southwest and you have your American Airlines. Nice. So it was a Max 9. Yeah, I heard that they're actually expanding, so I really think that Sky Harbor should have built another terminal. Like, yeah, like you have the, whatchamacallit, those the bridges, like the jet bridges, and how do you call them, the jet buses. And I don't think they have enough gate space for all the planes. So as we wait for what's next, we are actually going to be getting Southwest 3512 going to Tampa. It's a 737 MAX 8. And then we will keep an eye out to see if anything else pops up on the arrival path. But it's amazing how quiet those Maxes are, man. Well, this is my favorite part of this spot, when they turn right in front of you. Hugo, I honestly think they're going to build another terminal down the road. Because I remember when my family came to the States, we were in Terminal 2. That was the first terminal we came to as refugees. They are going to build a new concourse on 3, so that should add us more gate space. Seems to me that a lot of these flights are empty because they're taking off quite early. And just as I say that, he's going to take the whole runway. But the thing with the pollution, it's actually adding a really cool effect. So let's take a look at what we have on the handy dandy flight radar. So let's take a look. So I think our next flight that will be coming here is Southwest 930 coming out of LAX. And from the looks of it, 747 is 38 minutes out. Yep, the colder weather does help with the air density and all that stuff. All right, and there's our United Max over in this area. Most likely going over the bridge. Well, it is going over the bridge. But that is our tower up here. This is where the magic happens, as they would say in MTV Cribs. Are you guys old enough to remember MTV Cribs? Because I am. Where they would show you what the wealthy people did for a living and where they lived. And made you feel super poor afterwards. That is MTV Cribs for you, if you haven't ever watched an episode. Oh man, kind of chilly, not gonna lie. The Alaskan A330 is in the dreams. So welcome everybody, welcome to Sky Harbor. Smash the like button, it does help out. So let's go take a look at Hugo's old office. Hey Hugo, what advice would you give to somebody wanting to do ATC stuff? Hugo Wagner says, that's my old office. It's pretty cool, man. It's crazy seeing this community building up. Yesterday we had Aiden stop by, one of our little fans. That's pretty cool. We can actually see some of the CRJs in the back over there. Wow, not active at all right now. So, okay, let's take a look at our next plane. So Southwest 930 is on final. It is coming from LAX. But on the north side, we have American 2101 coming in from Kansas City. Terminal 1, huh? Didn't they have a chapel there? But no, this is what I mean. This is beautiful. Like if you're ever shooting on this side, you can get some beautiful views of Papago Hill. It serves as your backdrop. And provides a truly miraculous or really nice look. So he says for every ATC, just keep applying and keep bidding. All right, Southwest 930 from LAX is going on my favorite runway. So he says, I've applied the last 2 years. How many times does it take on average to get accepted? See, this is what we do. We can use this platform for networking. We can get other people. Hey, Mark. All right, what do we have here? It looks like a smaller plane. I have no idea what it is. It's not popping up. Could be something, or I'm stupid. Wait, could this be the Boeing business jet? It is. Check this out. It's a Boeing business jet. I think it's the government of the Netherlands. Oh wow, that's crazy. Well, special visitor today, guys. That was cool, wasn't it? So people apply 7 or 8 times, Trevor. So up next we have Southwest 2193. Hey, John Driscoll. That was cool. We just saw the government of Netherlands plane. And then we are actually watching American 1634 that's going to be going to Washington. So let's go take a look at our Southwest flight that is coming in. I have no idea, Mark. I know they have paratroopers that actually train in Eloy. Find out when the FAA is having meetings in motels. It sounds kind of dirty. So that is American 1634 going to Washington. Then followed by, we'll probably be getting American 1663 going to Dallas, or Southwest or Frontier Griswold the Bear livery going to Chicago. Man, it's hard doing this thing. Well, the funny thing is, so I find myself in a situation where I will do work for people where I'm hired as a contractor and the company has actually turned me down for full-time employment. And it's always like kind of bittersweet when you do a better job than the person they hired and then you just rub it in their face. It's kind of aggravating. So just don't give up, Trevor. Just keep applying, dude. That's typically how life is. What is this? We have a small plane coming in. And once we get to 747, and there's our Frontier flight. Griswold the Bear. They're usually pretty quick to taking off. He's reached the speed, so watch. 3, 2, 1, rotate. I guess I was wrong. He is using his American Airlines impression where he takes up 90% of the runway. Okay, we have another small private jet coming in. Looks like another citation. So welcome to Sky Harbor, everybody. Smash the like, it does help me out quite a bit. Thank you for joining us yet again. If this spot ends up being successful, this might be our new location for a little bit, so I don't burn all of my money on parking. And since Sky Harbor doesn't offer any deals on parking because they're not nice people. I almost said a bad word. So up next is American 2671 coming in from Cabo. So many flights from Cabo. But these dark colors on the horizon are kind of making the plane's red pop. So the plane we are looking at is American 2769 going to Orlando. And on final, we will have a SkyWest 4995. But over there, we actually have a Dassault Falcon that is lining up. So let's go take a look at the Falcon. As I call it, the baby MD. Thank you for the kind donation. The people coming from Cabo are broke, says Thomas Marquis. For sure, man. right, let's go back to the departure. And the 747 is about 30 minutes out, or 28 minutes out. Perfect. Wow, what a slow day. And what is he doing? All right, I guess we are gonna have a go around. Looks like our SkyWest flight was a little too high up. Man, I'm in such an awkward position, like I can't even see what I'm filming half the time. Honestly, a lot of networking can be key in some instances. Like in my my line of work, networking has gotten me a lot of jobs, but in some instances it also can't get you anything. Oh man, what do we have next, my friend? Up next is Southwest Airlines 2021, another flight from Cabo. Jesus, is everybody going there now? And the plane we saw go in front of us is actually Southwest 4300 going to El Paso. And that Falcon is going to Ankeny. I don't even know what place that place is. I was about to start speaking Serbian to you guys. Just like when I found about Bentonville, and I got really upset that that place existed. That was on one of the earlier streams as well. So I just pictured the Spider-Man meme where everybody from Cabo is pointing at each other. And be like, you went to Cabo, I went to Cabo. That's what the planes are doing now. Alrighty, we have our next American Airbus. Oh, okay, that's one of the DSM satellite airports. Alrighty, so we have American Airline 1803 going to Albuquerque. And I believe the Falcon to Ankeny is going to be rolling out. Albuquerque is a very interesting airport. I feel like every year that I've gone there, they've always been doing like random road work or random work on it. Man, we've almost been live for an hour. That's pretty crazy. And we can see the flight crew, and on the back end of it we can actually see a CRJ getting ready to line up. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Honestly, like they've been doing work on it the entire time. And right behind, you'll actually, well, you can't see it. I was gonna say, looks like a Delta Pencil Boys landing. Yeah, well, you saw it. The plane behind it is SkyWest 3165 that's gonna be headed to Flagstaff. 747 is a 2850. I should actually launch my app. We can listen to it. Look at those colors, man. They're very interesting right now. Okay, there's our CRJ. Headed to Flagstaff, followed by SkyWest 4176 going to LAX, and we have United 2028 going to Denver. And then right after, American Airline 2892 headed to Austin. So that is going to be our list of departures. See, that's cool. The train actually goes above over the taxiway. And this flight is headed to Flagstaff, Arizona. I think it'd be faster driving there. By the time you go through security and all this stuff, you spend 2 or 3 hours. It takes you an hour and 40 minutes if you're speeding to get up there. But in Arizona, we have a lot of stupid drivers. And yeah. There's our JSX, Jet Suites X, Embraer. And we have our little Embraer that constantly does trips back and forth between Phoenix and LAX. Let's go take a look at the United. It's going to be headed to Denver. That is our next flight. I think Denver is one of our most frequently serviced airports at Sky Harbor. Unless we end up getting this JSX to go first. I'm still confused about like the whole Star Alliance and One World stuff. Like what's the difference? Like, proudly member of One Alliance. Shut up. Nobody cares. There's like more benefits and stuff, like code sharing. Is that what the biggest benefit for it is? So welcome everybody, welcome to Phoenix. My name is Slav. I'm the host of Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We are the most dysfunctional but most fun channel you will encounter on YouTube because it's never a dull moment. Usually technical issues, but we have fun. Poop truck, everything is seen here. And we talk about sports theme. So yeah, that is actually, Tom, that's actually a charter for the sports team. And we do actually have a 747 arriving. If anybody can keep a lookout, see where they're headed, I would highly appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. That is awesome. We do have memberships if you want to support the channel. It does help pay for my parking and the internet bill. Some of you are members, and if you are, thank you very much. I have some members only videos on there, primarily showing what I do outside of plane spotting, so you can watch them. And we counted how many, like 9 Frontier planes? That's freaking cool, man. What is that? Let's be real, as an aviation nerd, when you hear another plane coming in, you have to look. So 12 minutes for the 747. Alrighty guys, we do have the JSX, aka Jet Suites X Embraer, about to depart. And you can see quite the line of American Airlines flights. The JSX is gone. Man, one after the other, huh guys? Up next we have American 1967 going to Newark, followed by American 1370 going to Nashville, unless the Delta plane goes ahead of it, which is probably headed to Minneapolis or Atlanta. This is hard for me to keep an eye out on. And this is a 737 MAX. Yep, and looks like Nashville is on deck for the next departure. My God, some of these would make for some beautiful photos from one of my spots. Just the way the lighting is hitting them, woo! It would illuminate the tower and everything. I read somewhere that American Airlines actually got in trouble for the way they were taking off from Sky Harbor. Hence why they use up most of the runway now. And our next flight is off to Nashville. Alright, who is this? I'm very friendly, but when people start approaching me that I don't know who they are and kind of get a bad vibe, kind of getting a bad vibe right now over somebody. If I don't like the spot. There's somebody down there in the tunnel. Okay guys, so let's go take a look over here. So up next is American 2332 going to Raleigh-Durham. Then American 713 going to Grand Rapids should be next. Let's see, can we see the flight crew in there? Yes, we can. How's it going, man?
What's up, my man?
Chilling, dude. What's up with you?
Good, buddy. 7-4 coming in?
Yep.
South?
Not quite sure, man.
Okay.
What are you shooting on? What lens? You're good. I was gonna say I have a 150 to 600 if you want to use it, but you'll be good here.
Sweet. Yeah, it's definitely south. It's not bad.
All right, so this plane is headed to Raleigh, Durham. So if you want a better shot, if you stand on by the end of that hill over there,
Yeah.
you'll probably get like a nicer shot. Like, see where it goes up with the bike path?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, that's honestly your best option. You can even stand on the little stair thingy. Yeah, no worries, man. All right, guys, we do have this A321 departing, and then after that we are going to be chilling for a second as I look up where the 747 is. And once the 747 comes in, that might be it, my friends. The A321 and the 757 look so alike, man. A lot of times people will basically get them confused. And I believe our next flight is going to be our Delta flight that's going to be headed to Salt Lake City. That's typically how I remember them. Either Seattle or Salt Lake City. Yep, Delta 845 going to Seattle. And then we're going to get Weston the Woodpecker livery going to wherever they decide to go, since they don't have another transponder. So thank you all for tuning in for this stream. Hopefully you're having fun. 747 is over Mesa right now. God, people, why are you messaging me? Never be part of a group message. It's a bunch of children. They're talking smack because I got destroyed in fantasy football. Yes, it's not fun. But I also do talk a lot of smack back to them, so. This American airline flight needs to get out of here. So off to Seattle they go. This plane has actually been chilling here for a while. .747 is 3 minutes out, my friends. 3 minutes out from the 747 time. And then up next, what you're hearing is an A319 going to Grand Rapids. So the baby bus. We get planes of all sizes. And the 747 is coming south, which is going to be good. Alright, that stupid plane should have moved already. Move. Yes, he is moving. He heard me yell at him. You're not stupid. You're a great plane. Alrighty, friends, we do have the plane of the hour, which is going to be our Hey Linda, thank you for joining us. You're coming at the right time. We're about to get a 747 and we have a spotter, fellow spotter over there waiting. As you can see, chilling. Let me see if that is the 747 that is coming in. And it is. hopefully everything works according to plan. So if it does cut out, I'm sorry guys. But we are about to witness a legend flying over us. As the potato cam struggles to pull focus. There's the Queen, my friends. UPS Airlines 747. It is peak season at Sky Harbor, so all the cargo planes are now full use. Crazy to think this plane's like 3 miles out and I'm still tracking it. So they were once very common at every airport. Now they're kind of an oddity. A lot of people thought that they would be kind of like primarily used for cargo because everyone thought flight would be going supersonic. Little did they know. I think it was the main guy from Pan Am that says, hey, if you build it, I'll buy it. It's a 15-year-old, manufactured in 2008. Carrying people's presents. Wow. That was cool, wasn't it, guys? So, okay, let's go take a look and see what else we have, and then afterwards we may call it a show, my friends. So we have American 2243 that is going to be departing to Miami, and then after that we will call it a day. Told you, right? You're elevated and you're over the fence. It does help you out a lot, man. Yeah. All right, let's catch this plane for Miami, and then afterwards we'll call it a show. So no, thank you guys all for tuning in. Appreciate you. I know you have other streams. You chose this one, so remember, don't be a jerk. Be good people. Tell your loved ones you love them. Just be good people. So as we watch this plane depart for Miami, we'll go back and then we'll call it a show. So thank you all for tuning in. And until next time, keep an eye out and I'll show you when I'll be live next. That was one way to end the show, wasn't it, guys? 747 and then this plane taking off. All right, dudes. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember to click on Level Flight's videos. They actually are really nice. So, with that said, you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you next time. Later.